Most people ruin their sleep every night and they don't realize that it starts with the lights. So what I mean by this is, today, this huge artificial age, everything is bright, LEDs, blinded, cell phone lights, you name it. But primally, since the beginning of time, humans were cave dwellers, right? So at nighttime, we sat by fires. Everything was related to the rhythm of wake up with the sun, go to bed with the sun. So today, when we look at how we need to mimic that for ideal optimization of hormones like cortisol and being able to activate melatonin properly, so your brain just kind of comes to a complete still at night and recovers, is mimicking kind of what our ancestors did and what cavemen really did in the beginning of time. So at my apartment, for example, they were like, hey, let's upgrade all the LED lights in your place. And right now they're fluorescent. And I'm like, hey, I'd prefer not to unless there's dimmers. And they weren't willing to do the dimmers because getting blinded by all the lights will just throw that whole rhythm off. Sometimes you can get to sleep and that's not even the issue, but your brain will still be wired and awake even though you're actually asleep. So you're not getting that restful sleep like you think you're getting. And I know a lot of people today who have sleep issues, more than ever, honestly. And it comes from all these different bright lights that we have now. Look at the car lights are stronger. The dashboard inside of your car is super bright. There's all these fancy bright LED lights that are being installed all over the place, possibly even being on the cell phone too late. So a couple of the best hacks that I found that would really help you as well is I have that scheduled night shift mode on my iPhone. So from 7 p.m. till 7 a.m. I have it set on that warm mode. So not only will the screen be warm and it'll remove some of that blue light, also on my TV actually has a blue light reduction setting that I put on at night, and I make sure the backlight on the TV is down as well. So that helps too. That just makes sure that you're not being blinded with all this light before bed. And then when I'm at home, I'm really aware of what lights are on leading up to bed and making that intentional shift and not just leaving all your kitchen, living room, bathroom, bedroom lights on. You could even switch them to more calming colors. I know even a lot of these light bulbs now that offer dimmers and the ability to shift, you can change the color, but you could also, there's a lumens setting and you can bring it down really low. And that right there, I'm telling you, will make a huge difference. At night, one of my best recovery hacks is actually taking a shower in the dim light. You hop in there real late after the gym, the lights are dim, that hot water's hitting you. Not only will it bring your core temperature down, but those dim lights will just have that ultimate melatonin release where you just sort of give your body that stimulus. You're like, hey, it's time to shut off. And that's really all we're doing at nighttime. We talk a lot about the morning and all the natural bright light that we need and how powerful that is. And the evening is just equally the same. We need to shut off artificial light and we need to actually stay in touch with the more calming environment, and one that would really mimic the same colors as dusk or a sunset or even a fire, right? It has this amber, this orange, red, really dim light feel to it. So the best things you can take away from this conversation right here are be aware of your TV brightness and turning that down, as well as if there's a blue light eliminator on there, going night shift mode on your phone, and really just trying to be off the cell phone in general a lot prior to bed. And then also making sure the lights in your apartment or home are turned down significantly. Those three hacks right there are gonna really go a long way for you. Pair that with a nice hot shower at night and you'll have a really, really good melatonin release. So this is a big one today because the more technology advances, the more there's systems and lights and recordings and all sorts of things that are artificial that are in our path, and we almost have to realize what the boundaries are and how they actually fit into each day. So this intentionality will take you really far. Let me know what you guys think. I want to know if you've came to these realizations, or what you do at your home, and even what dimmers or what type of light bulbs you like to use. Let me know. Thanks.